Beautiful, bringing awareness to your body from your head all the way down to your toes, bringing the shoulders down. We're starting by saying yes, looking up and down. And let's say no, looking side to side. Ear to one shoulder and ear to the other shoulder. Well, take good care of my baby. Let's get into our shoulder rolls going back. And shoulder rolls going forward. Something here inside cannot be denied. Nice. Into our arm flexion. Arm goes up and down. Said someday you'll find all who love are blind. Hearts on fire. And switch arm. Smoke gets in your eye. So I into our hugs in front. Them and I gaily laughed to think they could doubt my love. Yet today my love has flown away. Let's get into our cat-cow. So hands on the knees if you're sitting, hands against the support if you're standing. You're rounding the back, chin to chest, and then arching the back, bringing your head up. Laughing friends deride, tears I cannot hide. So I smile and say, when a lovely flame dies, smoke gets in your very nice. Coming back to center. If you are sitting, you can stand up, and we're going to put our hands on our hips, going for hip circles. Nice. For your hip circles here, you don't want to bring your torso too far forward. So it's more about your hips moving, right? Your hips are moving side to side, but your torso stays up. You don't have to go and do circles with your torso. That will help protect your back as well a little bit. Switching directions. Very nice. Into our hips, external rotation. We'll go directly here. If you need to hold on to your support, please do. We put the foot by the ankle, we open and close, or maybe we make it a little bit bigger. Quivers down the backbone. I've got the shivers down the thigh bone. Yeah, the tremors in my backbone. Shaking all over. And switch sides. Very nice. We're going to get into our bum kicks. So kicking the bum behind, holding onto your support if you want in front. Maybe you put your hands on your hips or your hands in a prayer in front of you. Let's get into our knee ups. So here you bring the knee as high as you can, just making sure the torso does not move. It got me sidetracked. Very nice. Let's find the wall. We're going to do our calves. So facing your wall, hands on the wall, one foot in front of the other. You're bending and straightening the front leg. And switch leg. And now we're going to do our ankles. We haven't done this in this specific context before. So if you need to hold on, please do. We are going to go with we're going to work one ankle at a time. First ankle, we're just going to bring it up on your toes as high as you can. You might be feeling that on your toes as well. So you're really trying to get your heel as far up as you can, and then you bring it down. And then again, you bring it up and down. As you're bringing it up, you're trying to keep it nice and straight. You don't want your heel to go in or out, right? Just all the way up and down. All the way up and down. Very nice. And let's switch side. Other foot, same thing. Nice. And now we're going to go and point our toes. So lifting one leg off the floor, you're pointing your toes first. You're bringing that knee behind so that you can put the top of your foot down on the floor. And from here, you're trying to extend the front of your foot. So you want to push your heel closer to the floor. Let's come out of it. Maybe you want to do some circles. We're going to go back in one more time, same foot. You do whatever you need, and then pointing your toes, knee comes back, putting the top of your foot down on the floor, and pressing your ankle, your heel, sorry, down on the floor to help extend the front of your foot. And come out, maybe again, circles, whatever you need to do. Very nice. Let's do that on the other side. So lifting the leg up, pointing the toes, getting the knee back, putting the back or the top of the foot down on the floor, and then pressing your heel down, trying to point your toes a little bit for us to do. Let's come out of it, maybe do some circles, see what we can do, or some toe curls. And let's go again. So lifting the leg, bring it back, point the toes, top of the foot down on the floor, pressing the heel down. Very nice. And let's come out of it, do whatever you need to shake it. Ankles, putting your hands in a prayer. We're just going around. We're going to do 2 here, or 3 exercises, sorry. Nice. Now we're going in the other direction.
Listen to the robin song, telling me the skies are clear. I know I've been hiding alone.
And now we're going into the wave. Nice. Wave in the other direction. Uh-oh. This one messes me up. Very nice. And we're going to try one more here. So we're going to start with the heel of our palms of our hands together, right? You want to try and keep that together or as close to each other. If they can't touch, right? You bring them as close to each other as possible. From here, you're going to come under. So your hands are going to stay together. You're going to come under. Now the back of the hands come together. You're going to bring them in and then back out. Trying to keep your wrists basically together. And then again, go in and out. Nice. And one more time. Come in and out. You might feel that a little bit in your shoulders. Let's go the opposite way. So we're going to come forward, up first, and then out and through, and then turn again. Nice. I feel like that's a lot more complicated to explain than do. So very nice. And when you're out of this one, you can shake it off. Woo! Felt that in my shoulders now. Okay. Let's see. Let's go into our cardio for the day. Maybe we'll do more shoulder exercises or warm up later on. So, cardio, we are going to do, we have 5 minutes of movement. I only have 4 exercises, but we'll rotate through at our own pace. So it's a bit of, yeah, we'll see what happens. Now, one thing I do want to mention, and I did mention at the beginning of class, we're going to do more exercises that help build bone specifically. In order to do that, you need to put a little bit of impact in some of the movements that you do. So regular, what we usually do at the beginning, we just do marching, right? What I want us to try, so we're going to start with marching first, but I want to add a little bit more impact to that. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and bring our foot down or our feet down with a little bit more strength. So we're trying to get like as if you're trying to squish a bug or something, right? So you should feel like it's a little bit harder. There might be a little bit more of a bounce. Your heel might hit the floor a little bit harder, right? Very nice. And let's get into our side to side. So this is regular stepping side to side. We're going to add an arm up in the diagonal. So bringing the arm all the way up. Very nice.
When the aliens land on this earth, at least on what's left of it, to them it will be obvious.
Keep going, keep breathing. Now we're going to go, and if you need to hold on here, that's fine. We're going to step out to the side for 2, and out to the side for 2. Out to the side for 2, and out to the side for 2. If you have this and you want to make this harder, you can go a little bit quicker, a little bit more of a shuffle. So see whatever you want to do here. If the side is enough, sometimes it's more than enough. You want to be careful and you want to make sure that you're feeling stable. Nice. And let's get into 2 bums, 2 arms. So bum back, and 2 arms up. Bum back, and 2 arms up. Try and keep a nice straight spine here when your bum goes back.
Everybody's the fly on the wall. Everybody's the fly. Everybody's got a
Very nice, almost there.
rolling in the hay. Everybody okay? Is everybody?
Now we're going to go back to our marching. So just regular marching.
Everyone gets to third base, but nobody gets to go home. Cancel my appointment.
And now we're going to try and march, but add a little bit more pressure on the floor. So basically you want to march, trying to make a bit more noise. That will help with the putting a bit more pressure. Very nice.
It's hard enough to get to level 1. Why stop there?
And let's get back to our side-to-side taps. This is a light tap on the floor. And you can add your arms here, elongating the side of the body. That should feel nice. Nice. Keep going, keep breathing. Beautiful. Great job. Make sure your heart is feeling okay.
Everyone's a producer. Everybody's got talent now. Everybody.
And let's get into our side steps or side shuffles. So 1 and 2 to the side, 1 and 2, or maybe you want to try and do a few shuffles. See how it feels. See what feels better for you. Nice. We have 2 bums, 2 arms. So bum back, and 2 arms up. Careful that your back stays nice and straight. Make sure your feet are nice and even, your toes are pointing straight in front. Your knees, when you're going down, are staying pointing in front. And we're going to finish off with, well, the running on the spot. It's not really running, but we're trying to go as quick with the feet as we can. Keep going. Faster, faster, faster. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe and relax. March it out. Very nice. Good job. Take your time here. We're breathing. We're bringing down the heart rate. We're getting some water. I made myself a nice tea today. I usually drink black tea in the morning. And I went fancy with Madam Lady Grey. Okay. So, today the strength we're going to do, I have strength and a little bit of balance, but we're going to work a pyramid. I believe we did that a few weeks ago, the pyramid. So I have 5 exercises. We're going to do 6 reps per side. We're going to go through all of 5 exercises, then we're going to go down to 5 reps per side, 4, 3, 2, 1, see how long or how far we go. The first round of 6, we'll just go through them and I'll show you the exercises and we'll do them and then we'll move on. So that first round will be a little bit slower and then we're going to go a little bit faster, but I think it's better than me showing you all the exercises and then you waiting to see them. Okay, so exercise number 1 okay, so for the whole thing, we'll need a chair, we'll need access to a wall, and that will be it. So, first exercise, we're starting with a squat, so you want to make sure that you have your chair. We're going to do A squat. Now, I want to do a squat that is slightly different than usual. We're adding impact again. So instead of doing a regular squat, obviously you can choose whatever you want to do, right? If you want to do your regular squat, that's fine. But if not, you're going to bring your knees up just a little bit. And then again, putting a little bit more pressure, making a little bit more sound to come up. At the top, we do one punch, one arm. We sit back down, stomp, and other arm. Let's get going. Squat with the stomp, one punch, and then come back. Very nice. Or 3 per side. Good. So one punch at a time. Very nice. When you're done with your 6, I have no idea where I'm at. We're going to do some push-ups. So, the push-ups for the day. Regular feet, hip apart or regular feet. You're going to get into your push-up. You do one push-up. At the top of your push-up, you hand to opposite shoulder. That's it, right? Looks like this. You do one. Keep your hands on the wall. Opposite hand to shoulder. You push. Other opposite hand to shoulder. Here, on your own time. Let's go. So you push. Shoulder.
And never do wrong.
And other side.
To hold in mind
All side.
your little hand. I'll know too soon that all is so grand. Please hold my hand.
With your going to go. And I'll give you option. So, don't support, please do. You stand on one foot. Option 1, do 2 claps in front. I'll give you 3 options. Option 2, clap in front, clap back. That might be a little bit more difficult. Option 3, which is kind of in between, you're going to clap on one side and then clap on the other side. Right? So this is one rep. Then you're going to switch feet. Same thing. 2 clap. And then you're going to keep switching feet and you choose which type of clap you want to do. Right? We got 6 single leg stands for all, 3 on each side. Let's go. So first foot, let's do your 2 claps. And you switch it. 2 claps. Then you switch it. 2 claps. And switch it. Clap, clap. 1 more per side. So many clapping all around and shake it up. Next up, we have bird dog. You've got 2 options. Option 1 on the wall. Option 2 on your chair. The chair is harder than the wall, right? Starting in push-up position, opposite arm and leg extend and come back and switch. Your chair, you bend your legs. You're careful coming down. Back is nice and straight. Bring your hands down. The legs are still bent. And you lift opposite arm and leg right here. And also careful coming up, nice and straight back. Okay, let's pick your position. You do 6 overall, 6 movements overall, 3 opposite arm and leg on each side. Nice. And when you're done, we go into our external hip rotation or or step. For this one, if you want to use your support, I would rather you use support in front of you, right? So with or without your support, remove the support. You see two. Option one, foot by the ankle. You open for the out. You other option, up, out, and down with the knee. Switch up, out, and down with the knee. Option to hold on to your support in front. 6 overall, 3 on each side. Very nice. And when you're done now, shake it off. And we're going down our pyramid. So we're going in 5 reps now. So we're going to go up actually. So 5, that's going to be 10 per side. So starting with our squats with a stomp and punch. So the exercise was you stomp, you punch, and you come back down. We do 10 squats overall. So 10 squats.
Sit down to talk for a while. In your heart, you'll want her for a lover. While each step draws you closer to the hour. You may start with a simple conversation. Like, darling, please put me on trial.
We're going to go to our push-up with the hand shoulder.
Starts beating.
Nice.
Each step draws you closer to the hour. You ask her if she loves you. She answers, I do.
Getting your push-ups. Do your push-up. Okay, hands to shoulder, push-up.
And then you will know she is just for you. While each step draws you closer to the hour. Then you put a ring on her finger. Then the tears start flowing a while. Then you'll know she's yours forever. While each step draws you closer to the hour. She says yes, and your heart starts beating. While
Going for 10 overall.
draws you closer
Nice.
to the hour.
When you're done these, we go for bird dog. Bird dog. Nice. Ten overall. And when we're done these, hip circles or step opens. Same thing, 10 overall, 5 per side. Nice. When you're done, take a little bit of a break, and then we're going to go into the fours, and then we'll stop after the fours. So do any type of stretching that you need. And I've had some internet connection issues this morning. Hopefully you can still hear me okay. Okay, so whenever you're ready, we're going to go for the fours, right? So 4 per side, that's 8 overall. We're going to start with the squats. 8 squats overall, 4 per side. Nice. Keep going, keep going.
I met my love at college in my junior year, but when I brought him home, it was worse than I feared. You ain't no
nice. When you're done with your 8 squats, we go for our push-ups, opposite hand to knee. Sorry, opposite hand to elbow. Wrong joint. Right, so you push. Very nice. And then we have our single leg stance with the 2 claps. Nice. So we're standing on one leg, we clap for 2, and then we decide where we want to clap. Yeah? Then we got the bird dog against your wall or your chair, opposite arm and legs, squeezing your abs, shoulders and hips stay facing forward. Very nice.
One cold winter, he woke up and couldn't breathe. Raced him to emergency for some surgery. Wouldn't let me visit him in his time of need. They told me.
And finally, hip circles or step opens.
When the laws began to change, couldn't do it here, had to travel out of state. After 20 years, could finally take his hand and say, please be mine for all time. Bullets and blood can't stop this love.
And when you're done with your 4, shake it all off. Very nice. Okay, we're going to do a tiny bit of balance, a little bit similar to what we did at the beginning with our cardio, and then we'll sit down for some neuroplasticity. So, first thing we're going to do, and that obviously you can do it seated as well, we have our in, out, out. So starting with your feet together, you go out, out, in, out, in. The goal here is to try and go as fast as you can. And let's switch the leading leg. Nice. And shake it off. One more here, and then we sit down. We're going to do our side step with a single leg stance hold. So we step out to the side and we try and hold on to your support here if you need. You step out to the side and you balance. You step out, you balance. You can have your hands by your side. You can have your hands on your hips. You can have a support also in front of you as well. And if that's okay, you can try and make a bigger step to the side. Bigger step to the side. Nice. Or not. Maybe we stick to just step. Very nice. And shake it off, and you can sit down and get onto your chair. Get some water if you need in the meantime. We are going to start with our elephant. So, one hand pinching your nose, the other one is going to grab your opposite ear. Come out and switch, and out and switch. Very nice. And shake it off. We got our index and pinky today. So hands in a fist facing you. Index finger of one, pinky of the other. You bring it back and you switch. And shake it off. Next up, let's do a little friend the rabbit. So, hands in a fist. First, rabbit ears, turning the palm and the gun. We come back and we switch. Very nice. Shake it off. We are going to keep the rabbit, but the other hand, right? So starting here, we do the rabbit. Instead of doing the gun, we're going to go thumb and pinky open. So whatever sign that is, right? Right here. And then you come back and you switch. And back and you switch. And shake it all off. Let's do some tapping and sweeping here. So, starting with our thighs, and then we'll go to our chest. Hands on the thighs. We tap with one hand, and we sweep with the other.
65, 10 years old and out for a ride in his own.
If you want, with your tapping, you can tap with the palm and the back of your hand. So you're switching a little bit.
Then Grandpa said, swing for the fences in life. Never start something
And let's switch sides. So other hand, just regular tapping and sweeping.
always do what's right.
And then if you want to try and flip the hand as you continue with the sweeping.
When he spoke again, and he said with a smile, tell the ones you love 'em. Find a good woman, son. Love her like the
Very nice. Let's do our chest here. So similar to what we just did, but on the chest, we're going to get one hand tapping and the other one sweeping. Uh-oh.
live each day like it's your last son. Always do what's right.
Let's see if we can switch hands.
Older now. He's been long gone. I got a grandson of my own now. We ride in that old truck. We talk about life. And I tell him what Grandpa said. Swing for
And shake it off. We're going to go back to our tapping with the hand. So on the thigh, sorry, hand on the thigh. We're sweeping with the other hand. This is just to warm us up. And then we're going to sweep from the knee all the way up over our head and then coming back.
like Grandpa said.
And let's try and switch sides. So we're tapping with the other hand. First, we're just sweeping. And then we sweep all the way up, coming all the way down. Very nice. Next up, we're going to try one more thing here. First, we're tapping both hands at the same time. That's easy. Now, one hand is going to slow down. So one hand is going to be twice as slow. So what I like to do is I count 1, 2, 1, 2. So every tap is going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I pick one hand that will only tap on one. So my right hand will keep the 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and my left hand will go every one. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's 2 hands, 1 hand, 2 hands, 1 hand, 2 hands, 1 hand, 2 hands, 1 hand. If you have it, maybe you want to go a little faster. If not, let's just try and get that. Very nice. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's try and do the opposite now. So your left hand will tap every ones and twos, and your right hand will tap just the ones, right? So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Very nice. Keep going. Count it in your head if that helps. And maybe you want to try and see if you can go a little faster. And shake it off. My brain got messed up halfway through. Very nice. Good job. Okay. Let's do a little bit of stretching and then we'll be good to go. So let's start our stretching with our arms up. So we're going to bring both arms all the way up. Right hand grabs the left wrist. We're going to pull up with the right hand and towards the right with the right hand. Make sure you're breathing, coming back, switching. Left hand grabs the right wrist. We pull up with the left and towards the left. Coming back and bringing everything down. Let's open up the legs. Carefully and slowly, we're going to come all the way down. You don't want to force it here, but it should feel nice. A frail and desperate fool, please don't think less of me. And when you are near, I know, 'cause I can't breathe and I can't speak, and my shaking hands seem strange to me. And roll up slowly. We are going to stretch our quads. So for this, 2 options, technically 3. One is bum cheek off the chair. You bring one leg back. Second option is standing, standing, grabbing the foot behind, or just getting that leg onto a support. I may not show all you'd like to know. Coming back, switch sides. Nice, very nice. These moments made of you and gentler things where I can hide. Let's get our calves. So if you're standing, you can go to the wall, one foot in front of the other, and you bend your front leg, you stay there. If you're sitting, you're going to get one leg in front of you, getting the toes as close towards you as possible. Trying to bring your torso nice and tall, and we're just going to go pointing the toe and then getting the toes towards you, so flexing the ankle. Very nice. And let's switch sides. Amazing. You can come and sit down. We are going to do a little bit of external hip rotation. So for this one, you can get your legs, one of your leg a little bit further. Let's see it. There we go. A little bit further in front. The second leg is going to cross on top of it. It can cross at the ankle, sorry, at the shin, right? Trying to get that leg out to the side. Maybe you're able to bring it all the way up and bring that leg down. See whatever works for you. And trying to keep the torso nice and tall. And let's switch leg. And let's come back to center. We're going to take a deep breath in. Both arms come all the way up. And breathe out. Big arm circle down. Let's do this one more time, a little slower and bigger arm circle. Breathe in, both arms come up slowly. And breathe out, bring everything down. Two shoulder rolls going back. And you're all done for the day. Congratulations.